What is going on, guys? It is the Lightning bringing you guys a Destiny top 5, guys. In this top 5 we will be discussing the top 5 locations on the moon. Now guys, me personally, and I think others can agree, and that is the moon is not a very fun place to go to. I mean, you have Earth, you have Mars, and you also have Venus. And what I think the moon struggles in is that it visually looks stunning. There's a lot of cool places you can go to and it just looks amazing, but gameplay, it lacks. Like, there's not a lot of like the fun stuff you really want in Destiny. Like, there's not very many public events that go on the moon. I mean, yes, there's like 3 places that a lot of public events go on, but that's it. And public events just don't happen enough. And plus, the Hive are on the moon. Yes, I know the Hive are also on Earth, but on Earth, I don't think they're as annoying as they are on the moon. On the moon, they are just fucking annoying as hell. I mean, you have a lot of the Hive wizards, and you also have a lot of the Hive knights, and those two enemies are just the most annoying enemies in like Destiny overall. And I think Destiny has a lot of annoying enemies to fight, but those two are the worst in Destiny. But guys, with that said, let's get straight into this top 5. Guys, coming in at our number 5 spot, we have the Hall of Wisdom. And now what I really like about the Hall of Wisdom is that it brings mystery. And you honestly would not expect any kind of wisdom in the Hive. I mean, let's be honest, the Hive are really ugly looking motherfuckers. I mean, Deej, put some makeup on the Hive. But that's something I really like about the Hall of Wisdom. It brings mystery. And the moon overall, the moon is very mysterious, especially with the Hive. The Hive are a really mysterious enemy in Destiny. You do not know their origin, and they represent darkness, so they might have came directly from darkness. And they had the campaign in Destiny, they were like draining light from the Traveler, and that's something that's really cool about the Hive. They have a lot of mystery. I really do not like the Hive, but I do like the mystery behind them, and that's something I really like that is incorporated in the Hall of Wisdom. Guys, when you see a dead guardian and you hear this music, you know that there's some evil shit going on in the Temple of Crota. Guys, coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Temple of Crota. What I like about the Temple of Crota is that the moon brings mystery to the Hive. The Temple of Crota kind of solves mysteries about the Hive. I mean, in the Temple of Crota, you see the Hive and you have a whole bunch of dropships just getting ready to fuck some shit up when they drop on Earth. I mean, that's something I really like. And Crota, a really badass enemy in Destiny, and it's his temple, and there's just a whole bunch of evil plans that the Hive are making to fuck up Earth and all the Guardians on it, and the Traveler, and the whole entire city. And I just think it's badass, and that's something I really like about the moon, is that there's a lot of mystery, but this is solved in that you see the Hive are evil. I mean, you look at these ugly bastards, and then you see what they're planning, and they're just evil little motherfuckers that need to be killed. And that's something I really like about the Temple of Crota. Guys, coming in at our number 3 spot, I think this is one of the most needed spots in the moon, and that is Archer's Line. Guys, in the Archer's Line, there is so much shit you can do. I mean, if you're warming up and ready to go into Destiny and do like Nightfall strikes or raid, guys, you can do some target practice on the Fallen. Guys, you can even see Mars from the moon. I mean, that's fucking sick ass shit. But there's a lot of public events that happen on the Archer's Line. You can do sparrow tricks. I mean, there's just so much stuff you can do. And honestly, you can even go sightseeing. I mean, like I said, the moon looks fucking fantastic. I think the moon offers some really good places if you want to see the true graphics in Destiny on your next gen console if you have one. I mean, this is just a good location. I mean, there's just so much stuff you can do, and it's probably one of my favorite locations on the moon, and that's why it is at our number 3 spot. Guys, coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Anchor of Light. And remember when I said that Archer's Line had a lot of shit to do? This place has so much shit to do. I mean, you can do sparrow tricks just like you can do in Archer's Line, but there's so much stuff, much more stuff you can do. You can fight a Devil Walker if you fucking want to. You can do almost all the public events that you can do on Archer's Line. This is the place to go. I mean, yet again, you can have target practice against the Fallen. You can see Mars, but I don't have that in the gameplay footage. But there's just so much shit you can do. You can do awesome Sparrow tricks. I mean, there's just so much stuff you can do. And the Archer's Line and the Anchor of Light, there's just so much stuff to do, and that's needed for the moon. Because everywhere else, there's not much you can do. But in these two places, just so much stuff you can do. You can meet up with your friends, do some public events. You can do some Sparrow tricks. You can just do so much stuff on the Anchor of Light. I mean, it's just like Archer's Line. It's a really fun place to go, and there's a lot more public events that happen here than Anchors of Light. I mean, it's just an awesome spot, and honestly, this place is better if you want to see the true graphics in Destiny. I mean, you can just see so much shit. You can go on so many buildings and just sightsee and see the Hellmouth and all this other stuff. I mean, there's just so much you can do, and that's why it is at our number 2 spot. Guys, coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the Hellmouth. And now, guys, remember when I said that if you want to see Destiny's true graphics, go to the moon? And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, the Hellmouth is an orgasm to the eyes. It's like Niagara Falls. I mean, it's so beautiful. And just like Anchors of Light and Archer's Line, there's some stuff to do. You can see Mars, there is some public events, and there is a lot of places you can do some awesome Sparrow tricks, but not as much as Anchor's Line and Archer of Light. But it's still an awesome place, and I think it has to come in at the number 1 spot for the moon. Guys, the Hellmouth has to be the number 1 location on the moon. I mean, you can see the Hellmouth anywhere on the moon. I mean, it's gigantic, and yet again, it's gorgeous. If you want to see some really, like, the true graphics of Destiny, come to the moon. I mean, there's just so much shit you can do, and it looks so good. Like I said, orgasm to the eyes. It's like equivalent to the Niagara Falls or the Grand Canyon. I mean, it just looks stunning, and this is a true location in Destiny, and not only Destiny, but on the moon, and it just looks sick as shit. I mean, you can even see the International Space Station that has been destroyed by the darkness. I mean, it's just sick as hell, and that's why it's at our number 1 spot. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed my Destiny top 5. Guys, I'm going to be doing a lot more Destiny top 5s on my channel, so if you want to see more top 5s, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and make sure you subscribe. I will be doing a lot more Destiny on my channel. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.